back to the deep dive. If you are enjoying these breakdowns, well, hit like if you like our contents. It really does help us out.
It does.
Today we are strapping in for something that is fast, loud, and until very recently, but kind of shrouded in mystery.
That's right. We're looking at a vehicle that a lot of enthusiasts, they consider it the last of a dying breed.
Exactly. We are talking about the 2026 Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. And on paper, I mean, this thing is a beast. But the real story today is about this sort of secret menu item, a hidden option that costs as much as a new car.
Yeah.
And frankly, when I first saw the price tag on this, I thought it had to be a typo.
It definitely causes some sticker shock. But it's a fascinating case study in, pricing, exclusivity, and what collectors are really willing to pay for.
Right.
We have a ton of info here, from the raw specs to forum leaks that actually broke the news before any official press release. If you look at the landscape of 2026, the internal combustion engine is fighting a rearguard action.
Yeah, for sure.
And the Blackwing is arguably the general leading that charge.
That's a bold claim.
It is, but the specs really do back it up.
Oh, the specs are wild. Okay, let's unpack this. We're talking about the LT4 engine. It's a 6.2-liter supercharged V8, and the horsepower number, it's massive.
It is. 668 horsepower.
668. That is just... It's absurdity in a four-door car that you can take to the grocery store.
Right.
It's the kind of power that just ruins your rear tires in a weekend if you aren't careful. But here's the thing that makes me smile every time I read about this car. It's not just the engine.
No.
It's how you control it.
You're talking about the transmission, I assume?
You know I am. The sources confirm it, an available 6-speed manual transmission.
Which is the crucial differentiator. I mean, think about it. We are just drowning in EVs and hybrids with automatics. Finding a high-performance sedan with a V8 is tough enough. Finding one where you can shift your own gears, that's almost unheard of in 2026.
Totally.
It immediately puts this car in the enthusiast category. It's about engagement, not just pure lap times.
Right. It's saving the manual. And honestly, that's why people love this car. It feels analog in a very digital world. But here is where it gets really interesting for your wallet. You'd think a car with almost 700 horsepower and a stick shift would be the most expensive thing out there.
You would think.
But the sources are calling it a bargain.
Relative bargain is the key phrase there. Let's look at the numbers. The 2026 CT5V Blackwing starts at $102,795.
Okay, so over $100,000 is obviously a lot of money.
Of course, I'm not dismissing that. But you have to look at the context of the segment it's competing in.
Okay, so who's it up against? Who are the rivals in this, super sedan weight class?
The source material points directly to the German giants. First up, you have the Audi RS7. That starts at $135,295.
Ouch. So the Cadillac is already more than $30,000 cheaper.
Yeah.
That's a whole other car's worth of difference.
Precisely. And then you've got the BMW M5. That comes in at $125,450. And remember, the new M5 is a plug-in hybrid now. It's incredibly heavy.
Right.
The Cadillac is staying true to that lighter rear-wheel drive formula.
So even against the M5, you're saving over $20,000. That is a significant chunk of change.
It is.
You could buy a lifetime supply of tires with that. It feels like Cadillac is undercutting them on purpose just to make a point.
They are aggressively positioning it as the driver's choice and the value choice.
Right.
Or at least that was the story until this new information surfaced.
And here we go. This is where the plot thickens. We know the car is a bargain compared to the Audi and the BMW. But then rumors started swirling online.
Yeah, and not just rumors, hard numbers.
Right.
This is where the story shifts from a standard car review to more of a detective story. The info about this new package, it didn't come from a big Super Bowl ad.
What is it called?
It's called the Deep Ocean Package.
Deep Ocean. Sounds mysterious. Sounds expensive.
It is both. When the forum users dug in, the most eye-popping part was the price. This package starts at $26,995.
Wait, hold on. Let me just say that again. $26,995.
That's the number.
For an option package. That is insane. That's almost 30% of the car's base price.
Nearly, yes.
I mean, come on. For that money, I'd expect it to come with a second engine in the trunk. Or maybe a personal driver for a year.
It does not include a driver. And I get the reaction. When you see a number like that, the first thought is sticker shock or even gouging.
Yeah. So help me justify this. What are we getting?
You are not just paying for paint.
Okay.
This package gathers up several existing, very high-end options into one line item.
All right, lay it out for me. What's in the box?
First, And this is the big cost driver. It includes both the Carbon Fiber 1 and Carbon Fiber 2 packages.
Okay, and on a Blackwing, that's functional stuff, right? Not just a sticker on the dashboard.
Absolutely. The Carbon Fiber 1 package is the serious aero hardware. We're talking the front splitter, the rear spoiler, stuff that actually generates downforce.
Right, the real deal. So what's Carbon Fiber 2?
That covers the rest of the exterior details. The grille header, rocker moldings, rear valance. It completes the look and sheds weight. When you spec these individually, they're thousands of dollars each.
Okay, so you get all the lightweight woven stuff. That adds up fast. But 27 grand fast?
Well, there's more. The package also includes the upscale leather interior. This isn't standard leather. It's the semi-aniline with custom quilting and carbon fiber seat backs.
So a full interior and exterior overhaul.
Exactly. Now, here's the math the forum users figured out. If you take the Carbon Fiber 1 and 2 packages and the upscale leather and add them up on their own, they account for $22,470 of that total cost.
Oh, okay, that changes the picture completely.
Right.
So, okay, quick math. The package is around $27,000. The parts, the carbon and the leather are worth about $22,500.
Exactly. So the delta, the difference, is roughly $4,500.
So you're paying a $4,500 premium. That's still a chunk of change, but it's not a $27,000 paint job.
Correct.
So what does that extra $4,500 get you?
You're paying for the exclusivity and the specific aesthetic element you can't get anywhere else. It changes the narrative from a $27K paint job to a bundle of top-tier upgrades plus an exclusivity fee.
That makes way more sense. It's like a greatest hits album with an exclusive bonus track.
That's a great way to put it.
So let's talk about that look. What does a deep ocean car actually look like?
Well, the centerpiece is the paint. Deep Ocean Tintcoat paint.
Is that a new color? I don't remember seeing that before.
It's new to the Blackwing, but the source notes, it actually debuted on the Cadillac Optic V.
The Optic V, that's the EV, right?
Correct. It's interesting, isn't it? They're taking a color from their electric future and putting it on their combustion masterpiece.
I like that. A little crossover. But blue paint alone isn't enough.
No, and that's why the package has black exterior bits for contrast. Imagine a deep metallic blue, but all the trim is blacked out.
Black and blue, I like it. Sounds mean.
And they carry that theme further. It also has blue brake calipers.
Oh, that's a nice detail.
Yeah, usually you see red or yellow. These are matched to the body and they really pop against the black wheels.
Hey, what about inside? Please tell me there's a cool detail in there.
There is a very specific accent. Santorini Blue seatbelts.
Santorini Blue seatbelts. That is such a cool, specific touch.
It is. It's those little things that remind you you're in something special every time you buckle up.
Yeah.
But the real value driver here, the thing that might make that price worth it for collectors, is the scarcity.
Right, because anyone can get a car painted blue. But you can't just find a deep ocean model on the lot.
Not easily. The production constraints are very tight. The source says they're only expected to build 200 total examples.
200, that's it. That is tiny.
It's an incredibly low volume. This transforms the car from a depreciating asset into a potential collector's item.
Okay, so if there are only 200, where are they being built?
At the Lansing Grand River Assembly Plant in Michigan, that's the home of the Blackwing.
Good old Michigan muscle. And
Yeah.
when can people expect to see them?
The timeline is tight. Production is slated to begin sometime next month. So this is happening right now. The order books are likely already filling up. You're no longer buying it because it's cheaper than the Germans. You're buying it because it is rarer than the Germans.
That is a great point. You see M5s all the time, but
Yeah.
seeing one of 200 deep ocean Blackwings, that's a spotting event.
Exactly. You are trading monetary savings for social capital and exclusivity. And for the right buyer, that's absolutely worth it.
We've covered the specs, the competition, the shock of the price, and the breakdown of the value. The CT5V Blackwing is still a performance bargain, but the Deep Ocean package lets buyers trade that bargain status for extreme exclusivity.
That's the perfect summary. It comes down to what kind of owner you want to be. The driver who saved 20 grand or the collector who secured one of 200.
So here's a thought for you to take with you. We talked about how the Deep Ocean package closes the price gap with the Germans. But think about this. Is the exclusivity of being one of only 200 owners worth that premium? Does scarcity actually make the driving experience better, or is it just bragging rights? Does the car feel faster because you know it's rarer?
A difficult question to answer without sitting in that driver's seat.
Maybe one of our listeners will get one and let us know. Stay tuned for more automotive news, and goodbye.